Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. I'm George Wright III, and I'm here to provide you with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education so you can create your ultimate destiny. It's time we unleashed your true potential. Thanks for making this a part of your everyday and for making me a part of your daily rituals for success. Today we are on day 10 of a 12-day series on the prosperity pillars, and I wanted to be able to go through a couple of things with you here before we get started. I want to start all of our daily podcasts with a quote, and the reason I do this is to open your mind and help you to become more present. Obviously, quotes are a great way to get you inspired and motivated, but also learn from the experts. And over the coming weeks, I'll be adding some amazing topics and strategies from top authors, speakers, athletes, celebrities, basic thought leaders for success. And the prosperity pillars that we're going through are just a foundation to reference, and we're going to build on those, and we're going to add to those and always reference those. So are you grounded today? Are you present? I mean, this is your life that we're talking about. Let's be very specific, intentional with your activities. We'll spend 5 to 10 minutes each day going through various principles for success. So I would encourage and recommend that you become present and focused. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a quote, and this quote is from Tracy, and he goes like this: "Successful people are simply those with successful habits." And Tracy is definitely an example of that. Successful people are simply those with successful habits. Now, this leads us right into prosperity principle number 10, which is I create daily rituals. I create daily rituals. Here's the bottom line. In order for you to be successful, successful people have habits. They create daily habits that will guide them in their life, even when they don't feel like doing things that they need to do, when their motivation runs out. You must create daily habits in order to drive your success. And you need to commit to your rituals on a daily basis. Be specific with what your intent is. Don't just go through the motions of what you read in books and do things that you feel like you need to do. You need to do things that are going to create specific intent to help you reach your goals. So your rituals over time, these rituals are going to be able to establish basic patterns of discipline in your life so that when you don't feel like being motivated, when you don't feel like doing what you need to do, they'll carry you through that. I mean, let's be honest. None of us feel like doing what we need to do all of the time. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is successful people create habits. They create rituals and daily activities for success. So what I want to do is I want to talk to you and give you some strategies, some things that you can do in order to set yourself up for success and create daily rituals that will guide you where you need to be. So let me give you a couple of points. Number one, I would highly recommend that you analyze the time of day that's going to help you the most. I really like starting the day in the morning with a couple of habits that are going to get my day started right. If you're like most entrepreneurs, myself included, when you start your day out right, it goes like in a great positive direction. When you don't start it out right, it's hard for you to be able to catch up. Sometimes you feel like you're behind. Do you ever feel like you're just playing catch up? So the time of day is important. I highly recommend the morning. There's a lot of individuals out there that try to tell you to get up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Listen, I'm telling you, just start. Just start with something. But analyze the best time of day for you and start and set yourself up for success. If that's going to be in the evenings or the afternoon at lunch, do that. But start. Number 2, I want you to basically start with a limited, simple number of practices that you could do every day. Here's the problem with most of us entrepreneurs is we overload ourselves. We create this big, long list. I've done it many times. Motivation, inspiration, meditation, affirmations, do this, do that, work out, pray, meditate, whatever it is. Here's the bottom line. Prepare to set yourself up for success by just creating 2 or 3 things that you can commit to and you can follow through with. If you don't commit and follow through with them, it's just going to be something that's going to set you back, make you feel like a failure. So be limited and simple to start. And what I want you to do is I want you to, number 3, target your needs. Target the things that are going to help you make progress and growth in your life. Of course, we want everyone to have affirmations. We would love for everyone to work out. We would love for everybody to read or to meditate or to, get some type of personal accountability. but target the things that you need for your results. And what I mean by that is for your growth. I'm not saying target things that are easy for you to do. You want to target things that are going to be 2 or 3 simple things that you can start, work with, and that are going to grow you, okay? Number 4, line yourself up for success. Prepare yourself the night before if you need to, or by setting yourself up to win. In other words, if you say to yourself, I'm going to work out, and you don't have a gym membership, or you're going to work out, but you don't have anything laid out the night before, when you get up in the morning, you might be really tired. I mean, let's face it. Most of us don't feel like working out. Most of us don't feel like doing things we need to do. And so you need to line yourself up for success. How do you do that? If it's working out, then you need to lay your clothes out the night before. If it's accountability, then get a partner, get a mentor. If it's reading, have those books next to your bed. Have those books wherever you can get to them. Or, like I like to do, have some playlists on your iPod or your iPhone or your, whatever it is in your car. But have the stuff ready so that you're lined up for success. Another thing, number 5, use what works best for you. Reading through books are great, but if you are better at listening to the audiobooks, listen to the audiobooks. If you feel like music motivates you more than a podcast, listen to music. If you need guided meditation versus, unguided meditation, do the guided meditation. It's better that you follow your rituals, create your patterns for success, than not do it. You need to use what's most effective for you. And then lastly, track and monitor what your daily rituals and your habits are. If you don't track and monitor your rituals, then you're just going about it without any specific intent, because what you measure will grow. What you focus on will grow, and that is a fact. So you need to track and monitor that. Maybe run a tally of how consistently you're being, or how often you're doing it, how often you're meditating, how long you're meditating. It's just like most performance athletes. They know exactly what their measurements are, what their times are, and what their goals are. You have to track and monitor that. So in order to set yourself up for strategically accomplishing daily rituals, I want to just review with you. Find the right time of day. Make a limited, simple number of rituals you can follow. Target the rituals or your needs for your specific goals, and growth. Also, line yourself up for success. Prepare for these rituals. And use what works best for you, something that you know will make an impact in your life. And finally, track and monitor your results. So these are some strategies you can use in order to create daily rituals. The bottom line is, I'm going to go ahead and challenge you at this point. One strategy I want to give you for today is I want to challenge you to create 3 simple rituals. You might be an overachiever. You might want to do more than that, but I'm challenging you to create 3 simple rituals that you're going to start tracking right now. Not later today, not later in the week. 3 simple rituals. Now, the Daily Mastermind podcast itself might be a ritual, something that will help to inspire and motivate you every day. That's why I do it on a daily basis. Or the Daily Mastermind app could help you as well. If you've downloaded the mobile app on Android or iTunes, inside the Daily Mastermind app, we have ebooks, audiobooks, meditation, guided and unguided. We've got affirmations, we've got podcasts, articles, all kinds of different stuff in there. You need to gravitate to what helps you the most. But I'm challenging you today to write down 3 simple daily rituals. Put that in your task list in your phone. Put it in a reminder. Do something that's going to drive you to the next step. And if you'll do that, I promise you'll see some progress in your goals. So that's our topic for today. My goal with this podcast, as I mentioned before, is to provide you with all the support and tools you need on a daily basis to unleash your true potential. Let's start living on purpose. I know it's not too late for you to be living the life that you were meant to live. So let's get to it. I wish you a happy day. I'm looking forward to talking to you tomorrow. We've got some great interviews and things that are going to be coming up. Make it a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.